YouTubers? TheMadShangi here, back with another drama video.
Howdy folks, LordClydeofOMAR here, and yeah, as the title implies, this video is addressed to TheMadShangi.
And this time, it's another response to Clyde.
Specifically his, latest, 5-6-part Shangi Smackdown series, where he outlines all these apparent moral inconsistencies within the YouTube community and how he's being treated so unfairly.
Who's under the impression that he's going to school me in Pwnage Etiquette.
Now, Shangi, I think it's about time someone gave you a straight explanation for all this, which doesn't require you to take any hints, because you have made it abundantly clear that subtlety is definitely
I'm really a man
not your fucking thing.
After seeing the video, Clyde's left quite the opening for me. First of all, in his opening, he tries to claim that I'm claiming that I was being treated unfairly.
So unfairly.
That's projection on his part. It is Clyde that feels that he is being treated unfairly. By what I say in my video, that he is a hypocrite. So from the get-go, poor Clyde is going to dodge the real issue, which is his hypocrisy, and make it appear like I'm complaining about some unfairness. So obviously Clyde is continuing to claim that his veiled threats in his videos, such as the one he made in his Decency Police video, where he encourages people to post stuff about Ross-K on Encyclopedia Dramatica, weren't actually threats, because he was just joking.
I mean, you actually bitched about the fact that everybody seemed to be just fine with me mirror bombing a video where I encourage people to post a sex video of Ross-K on Encyclopedia Dramatica.
Sarcasm depends on going against context, and his did not go against context. In fact, in his arguments that he's rehashing from the comment section of my videos, he seems to be rather confused by the meaning of the word irony, which he seemed to thought meant the same thing as sarcasm. Oops. It matters not, like I said, whether Ross-K happened to be in a sex tape that someone could post on Encyclopedia Dramatica. The issue is that he made those threats in the first place. Then he tried to hide it behind the flimsy excuse that he meant it as a joke. No, you meant it to hurt Ross-K. Actually, you meant it to hurt Ben by hurting Ross-K. And from what I've heard, Ross-K has actually received threats from someone about revealing personal phone conversations, which I won't get into any further detail than that. The hypocrisy is that Clyde wants to claim moral superiority when it suits him, when he clearly has done the same thing. He has absolutely no ground to stand on, even if he used Nuclear Knight's fat ass as a stool.
Hey everyone, I've been asked to be what's so commonly referred to here on YouTube as the questions bitch.
His pompous ass can't stop patting himself on the back for one of the greatest YT stunts of all time.
I then referenced a video which went down in YouTube history as one of the all-time most underhanded stunts of all time.
Well, thank you. How very well deserved of me.
This is obvious compensation. He wants people to tell him how great he is, which probably explains why he films himself from a low angle looking up.
Hey folks, LordClydeofOMAR here.
Given a worm's eye view of himself to make him seem bigger than he actually is. I actually peg him to be around the same size as the blonde girl that was in the picture of me that he used. He brings up my comments about Jedi Master Boo Boo feigning suicide. She basically held her own life for ransom, stating that if people didn't remove videos about her, she was going to kill herself. I called her ass out for that in a video called Go Kill Yourself, where people pompously asserted that I was literally telling her to go kill herself. If you're wondering why I'm being so cavalier, it's because I do not for one fucking second believe that this is a genuine threat, that she's gonna take her own life over some YouTube videos. This is a sick ploy to guilt trip people into feeling sorry for her. I compare that to Clyde's comments about Ross-K and John Paul Dorn, and his entire case rests on that he believes Boo Boo was really suicidal? Really? Give me a fucking break. And as for your comments about why I bother exposing people like Boo Boo as stalkers, I couldn't give a fuck. As long as people are actively stalking and harassing people, they're gonna get shit from me, whether it's Peace and Party, Phantasma Bianco, or Keytooth. I find it rather telling that in the video that's meant to be directed at me, he makes a point of kissing up to Do Not Sub Me Asshole. I was never the one that had a problem with Do Not Sub Me Asshole, so why would I care if the two of them made up? In Clyde's blog TV, he claimed that Do Not Sub Me Asshole was crazier than Boo Boo and Graham Tucker combined, which I found to be pretty hard to believe. So since I never had a problem with this guy, that it had nothing to do with me, why is he trying to make it seem like it would bother me that the two of them are bum chums now? And here's a real beauty. He actually claims that John Paul Dorn should be thanking him for dragging his kid into a video.
Maybe you didn't see the updated version of the John Paul Dorn video. Well, the basic gist of it was that I made it clear that old Johnny was lucky that it was just me who downloaded that video.
Thank you. How very well deserved of me.
Instead of, well, someone like you. You know what else is fun, John? Once you post something on the internet, it can stay there forever. And I'm afraid that, that is going to be the case in regards to your video that you called White Knight. I chose that one specifically because it is one of the funniest mistakes I've ever seen on YouTube. I mean, we can hear your daughter in the background. Maybe next time you'll think about doing the same, because that video's on my hard drive now, where it will stay for safekeeping.
Because he's not me? Give me a fucking break. Clyde actually went to the trouble of saving the video to his hard drive than making those threats in the first place. Way to stick your foot in your mouth, Clyde.
That video's on my hard drive now, where it will stay for safekeeping.
And he's going to claim that he's exonerated from uploading Graham Tucker's personal info because Graham Tucker posted it himself online, like Jedi Master Boo Boo did with her Amazon profile, putting her real name next to her YouTube username. If a stalker is stupid enough to post his or her own personal info online, they shouldn't cry about being exposed.
Cry me a river.
No, Clyde never wrote in an Encyclopedia Dramatica, but he was perfectly okay with the mirror bombing, but just later claimed that he tried to stop me, when it was politically convenient for him. The problem though, he's not even a poor man's Machiavelli, simply because he cares too much about getting the validation. It matters what he said in the blog TV, because he later hypocritically waffled to be the good guy. Nuclear Knight's appearance in his Q&A vid proves Clyde is a swell guy about as truthfully as a whore telling him how good his cock feels in her. Clyde says I need to ask myself why I feel like I'm getting disproportionately picked on. Do I look like a fucking victim? I don't give a shit if someone picks on me. I love it. Let them. Usually though, it's the people that try to fuck with me who go run away crying. So who really feels like the victim here, Clyde? Cause you just spent 10 fucking minutes trying to tell us how great and awesome you are, and how the shit that comes oozing out of your ass not only smells like roses, but tastes like pumpkin fucking pie. Give me a break. The only one stamping his feet like a child is you, in your video. And by the way, I didn't make a lot of videos about Boo Boo. I only made a couple. All I did was mirror the Stalker Fumigator vids, which did not have a real name, which Jedi and her crazy clan kept flagging. Well, I believe I pretty much put the nail in this little coffin. I'm TheMadShangi, and I hope you enjoyed listening and got plenty of lulls. And remember, if you fuck with me, I'll make an ED page about you. Mwah! Sorry, I was being sarcastic.
Like most people, I feel that every single video that you make and show your face and open the fucking mouth of yours, you pwn yourself. I don't have to fucking pwn you.
Once you post something on the internet, it can stay there forever.